Hey, this is Tris, and this is a review for Future Shop of the Lexmark Pinnacle Pro Series printer. And what's pretty darn cool about this printer is, well, you can see from the box. It has Wi-Fi and Ethernet as well, as well as the standard USB connection. It can print two-sided. And what I thought was really cool, I didn't catch on what this My Touch was, is that the control pad here is all touchscreen. As this camera gets this into focus. Focus. Okay, so it's all touchscreen. It took me about 20 minutes to set it up. The quick start guide declares that thou shalt not plug anything in, just take it out of the box and put in yon CD, DVD to launch the stuff. Now, Windows users, it would probably launch right away. For Mac folks, it had to install something first. Not a huge fan of that, but it walked through the process. Even though I probably could have done this all myself, just following the commands here, I wanted to walk through it just to see what it would be like. And it was pretty straightforward, walk through. Actually, as I was doing things over on my laptop, it coincided pretty well with what was going on screen. So I could review, like, okay, how do I put in the print heads? How do I put in the paper and that kind of stuff? What's going to happen? So here's the scanner bed. You can see we've got the full glass scanner side. The paper feed, okay. It is a fax machine. There's a little fax. Well, here's the phone cord. Not that I have a landline, but here's the phone cord. So it can scan, it can fax, it can copy. It has the little card reader slots for SD, MS, XD, and MMC. And one thing I really like are these direct print USB ports to grab thing you might have on a flash drive if someone comes. Now, here's the Wi-Fi printing, and my Express port, my Apple Airport Express is right there, so not far away. Setting up the Wi-Fi I thought was pretty good. It said do this through your machine and stuff, but you don't probably have to. So I'm going to print something. I'm going to print my resume, and when I get that ready, I'm going to record this in real time so you can see me hit print and then go over and see how long it takes to print this basic, just sort of black and white resume. Okay, so here's my resume. It's in PDF, and it is, 6 pages long. So I'm going to hit print here. And it's already got the printer thing. Part of the setup was the picking the whole printer and setting it up. So I'm going to hit print now, and it's printing it's going to print wirelessly. So okay, that was pretty fast, the processing, but that's all OS stuff. Oh, and I don't know if you heard that, but it's already. I'm going to pull a little paper tray thing out. Already printing, and I didn't change any settings. So. There we go, page 1 of 6. And there's a little cancel button if you go, oh no, I don't want this. But here it goes. Print speed's pretty impressive. How are we doing on quality? That's good. It's hard to say what's laser quality anymore versus inkjet quality, because inkjets have gotten so good. Okay, so we've got page 2 is out. Page 3 is printing. So it's not laser printer speed, but that's okay. 3. Now, one thing, while the last parts of these print, when I was all done setting up the printer for the network, I got this great little printout that shows me, okay, well, there's the network card, but I'm not using it, so I could put this into the network. And here's all the TCP/IP stuff. Here's my wireless things, how it's working. Oh, and this is nice. They include a polishing cloth for the screen. for the flatbed scanner. And that's it. Okay, so the 6 pages are done. It did put them in, you know, last is on top. I'm sure I could change that in some kind of settings thing. But there it goes. My resume is printed out. That was not very long. You saw this all in real time. So what, about 2 minutes? 2 minutes and some change to print all of that out. So not bad. I like this printer. It doesn't take up a lot of space. Okay, it's not in the greatest spot right now. But my wife is actually the one who's going to give this really the hard trial, because she does a lot of printing of cards. You see all the card making stuff and photos and things like that. She's just printing for things that need color. And she's downstairs, usually with her MacBook Air. And she does a lot of photocopying for her students. So this is going to be good. And so she's the one who's going to be telling me how this is. I really set this up for her. So that's why it's not in my office. It's essentially up in her office. And that's it. This has been Tris with my quick review, quick first look at the Lexmark Pinnacle Pro 901 Pro Series. Print, copy, scan, fax. It's got it all. You know what? I'm pretty impressed with this printer overall thus far. Setting it up, it looks nice. It's styling. My wife is not going to go, ew, this looks terrible. Get it out of my office. She might say, ooh, you put it in the wrong place. Get it out of my office. But that's okay. It's set up quickly. Everything looks nice. And yeah, you know, I'd be cool to have this sitting in my office. Yeah, a lot smaller than the big brother laser printer I've got.